What starts out as innocent school camp curiosity sometimes turns into nightmarish encounters. The Ouija board became a popular parlor game in the 1890s. Since then, the game has evolved to simpler versions like Glassy Glassy and most recently, Charlie Charlie.
You could probably ask yourself whether the Ouija board is a real thing or just a placebo effect. Are the things happening around you real, or is it because you believe and want it to be real? However, I believe that there is a definite connection between our energies and the energies on the other side, or even on this side with the earthbound entities.
Strange things have happened to people who try and communicate with the other side using silly games. People have reported hand marks and scratches on their bodies after playing these games, night terrors, sleep paralysis, and even psychosis.
It's better not to play games, things that you try to communicate with the spirits, because you don't know if they are good or bad spirits. They can trick you, they are very intelligent, and they can possess you sometimes.
These earthbound spirits that you call up playing these board games can vary with their degree of aggressiveness towards you, especially because they're misleading you. They want your energy, they want to scare you, or they want to attack you. I've heard of staggering events and stories of what has happened to people playing these games. So it's very important to know that you need to know what you're letting yourself in for when playing these games. Things like people being raped, people being attacked, scratched, pushed around can all be things that can happen to you while playing these board games.
Sometimes we are curious, we like to know the past or the future, but this entails some risk, because those spirits, they don't want just to communicate with us, but they want us maybe to follow their lead. Therefore, it's better not to tamper, not to communicate with them, because you never know what will happen to us.
There are many other ways of communicating with the other side, and often they can be found right under our noses.
I'm here at House of Isis in Rosebank to show you a general example of a Ouija board. Of course, this one is not as scary as shown in the Hollywood movies, but it gives a good indication of how it works. The general notion is that the energy that you connect with will start taking over your controls of your hands and will spell out whatever it wants to say or what it wants to tell you, and then tell you goodbye. Angel cards is another means to connect with your inner self or to get messages from the other side. I love the angel cards because I'm somebody who doesn't like to receive bad news, so this suits me just perfectly. You basically want to get yourself in a space of silence, maybe just take a few deep breaths and have your intention. What I mean by that is ask yourself a question. Will I find the man of my dreams? Am I going to get out of this depressing state of my life? Or will I make more money? Set your intention and let your hand go over the cards, and wherever it stops, that's the card for you. And here is your answer. Then we come to the pendulum, of course, another means of connecting with the other side or accessing inner knowledge. This is very simple. It only works on yes or no's. You start off by just connecting with the pendulum and asking it to show you a no. Pendulum, show me a no. And it will show you, and the yes should be in the opposite. It works with energy that runs through ourselves, our own bodies. And sometimes that's all we need to access that yes or no answer that we need.
Good spirits, they try us to go to heaven, I suppose. Bad spirits, they could lead us to hell. Therefore, evil spirits, you have to be careful. Evil is real in the world. We all feel sometimes things come to our mind from evil spirits, from the devil, and they are temptations that we need to be careful, be aware of. But normally, I never have come across a spirit, about evil spirit, but I can feel sometimes the presence of evil in people's lives.
So the moral of the story is play silly games at your own risk.